Hey guys, let me brighten this up just a little and check my lighting and everything. I'm kind of zoomed out for a minute because I got so many things to show. But the and it's Easter week, so yes, I did a little spring Easter vibe today. Hi Cindy. So any minute the Lowe's is delivering my mulch and my dirt. So I'm looking out the window, waiting for them. I just have to run out and tell them where to put the pallets. And once I do that, I just come right back in. But anyway, so I'm what I think that's him. Is that him? Yeah. Okay. I'll give him a second there to. He's got to put it on the forklift, put it on the driveway. So I'm gonna have to run outside. Hi, Kat. I've got to run outside in just a minute for a minute because my mulch and dirt is getting delivered like this very second. They just drove up. So yeah, he'll go out there. Let me see here. He'll probably ring the doorbell. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of it. Lots of, well, hopefully that's not all mine. Anyway, so in just a minute I'll have to do a BRB and they will get crack-a-lackin'. So let's see. Got Cindy, Marilyn, Hard House, um, Cat, Janet, um, let's see, Laverne, Brooke with an E, Ellen, and I'm sure there's more. Sylvia, Cindy Daly. So thanks everybody for being here. I'm seeing if he's going to come up to my door. I have to look out. I have to go take care of this as soon as he gets out of his truck. All right. All right. Hang on, guys. Let me do a BRB. Let me go take care of this because this is the only time we could have it delivered, obviously. All right. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. He knows where to put it. So yeah, Hubster called me, goes, they're gonna be there in 10 minutes. This was 10 minutes ago. I go, you mean right when I start my stream? He went, well, yeah. So anyway, he's out there he has to get the forklift, take it off the flatbed, put it over in the driveway. It's a lot. It's our yearly mulch and dirt delivery. All right. Sip of lemon water here. Okay. Let's see now. Where was I? Missy, Dawn. Oh, I said hi to Belinda. If I'm missing you, hang on, guys. And for some reason, I noticed this on a couple streamers this morning. The how many people are here is not showing up. Like right now, it says 0 are here, and we know there's more than 0 here because Tina's letting us know who's here. So, hi, Marilyn. I said hi to everybody else. I think Belinda. So for whatever reason, the how many people are here on Ustream is not showing up. I don't know if it's showing up for y'all, but I noticed that everybody else this morning was saying the same thing. This says I have 0 people here. Sylvia, let's see. Asa, good morning. View, hi, View. So that's a YouTube glitch of some sort. I did put out some pink lights. I wore my pink spring Easter. I wanted to look like a colorful Easter egg. Got my little bunny and a little hair tie there. So I thought I'd do a little Easter decorating this week. And maybe on Wednesday, well, I don't know, but I probably will do it off camera because I just will. But I'm going to make some Easter postcards. I have some Easter collage fodder. And so I'll probably make some postcards to send out. But I don't know if I'll have time to do it on stream because today and Wednesday, and then that's it. Sunday is Easter Sunday. Hi, Chris. Let's see. Chris said that the YouTube has not been, let's see, let me click on, has not been working properly since midnight. Okay. All right. So there you go. Maybe it'll catch up. Maybe it won't. So whatever. We're here. We're here. So that's, that's what we're going to do is have fun. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, let's see. Hi, Belinda. I said Belinda. Okay, Missy. I said hi to Missy. I'm just trying to catch everybody. First thing. So I did work on these over the weekend. I finished these 2 up. I did a gold edged one and a silver edged one. So, yeah, and I varnished them. I have to paint the backs. But yeah, I do that last because if any varnish gets on the back, you see the varnish spots. So anyway, I got this one done, and I will post them on Instagram later today. And this one done. So and varnished. So 2 more. These are 14-inch wood discs. See, they're wood. So I paint the backs and I put another edge, gold or silver edge on them, but I don't do this until after I varnish because I don't varnish the backs. So anyway, so I got those done over the weekend. Thank you, Tina. Let's see. Okay, hi, Rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to move those out of the way. We'll get crack-a-lackin'. I do have Terry Brett did do a, let's see if I can get this over here. Okay. Terry Brett did do a collage from last week's prompts. I took a picture of it to show. Hang on. And then if y'all have anything you want me to show off on Wednesday, message me on Instagram so I can find you, or email me if you don't have an Instagram. Okay, let's see. But Terry did this, and so I'm going to show it. And y'all continue to message Terry and Raul and give them both encouragement. So, hi, Keeks. Let's see who else. All right, so this was so cute. So Terry, the prompts from last week were rat, space world, astonishment, clam, and desperation. Those were the prompts. So here's what Terry did, and I know it flashes out. You need to go over to Terry Brett 3. So she has this clam on a space world, right? And and the rat's looking at like through a telescope, and the clam's going, help me, please, somebody help me, I can't last much longer here. And then the rat's going, What on earth? Am I seeing things? A clam in outer space? I can't believe it. It can't be real. So, but her little characters, Terry does the cutest little characters. So, yeah. So, y'all go follow Terry. Look at that. Y'all go follow Terry Brett 3 on IG and give her some encouragement. So, so I'm going to pull some more prompts here. Let me get the thing here going. All right, I got a kind of a dark spot over here. I think it's just because I'm so zoomed out. Let's just brighten it up a little bit for a minute. Whoops, did I do the wrong thing? Let's see, that's contrast. Don't want that. Hang on. Let's see here. I want the brightness. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's turn the, I don't know how much contrast. I think I turned that contrast up way up. Okay, let's see here. I'll have to fix that in a minute. All right, let's see. Katie, Kathleen, Arlene. Okay, Arlene. Well, thanks for being here. Arlene's got some beautiful cards over on IG as well. Mama 4. Let's see. And again, guys, sorry that we don't know how many people are here today because YouTube decided not to tell anybody. Okay. Oh, I think he's done already. Let me look out. I think he's done already. I can't see down there. I'd have to go to the other window to see. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull our prompts for this week. I'm just kind of doing a spring Easter week. Yesterday was Palm Sunday. This Friday is Good Friday, and this Sunday is Easter Sunday. And I think Cam and Boo are coming over this Sunday, and because Cameron leaves next week for Yellowstone for his third tour out there in Yellowstone, working there for 6 months. Let's see. Arlene became a card making machine, right, Tina? Hi, Nanamo. Good to see you. Lisa W. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and just dig in here and pick a little handful. And I just pick off the top. I pick 5 prompts. Today is the 30th. Can you believe it's already March 30th? Can you believe it? I keep wanting to write 24. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got this week. Ready? Pen, ink, skull, starfish, and bug. There he goes. He's done already. All right, so we got pen. I had my dirt delivered if y'all didn't know what I was talking about. Pen, ink, skull, starfish, and bug. There we go. So that will do that. And I know Kat will make sure that Terry Brett gets them. Right, Kat? You'll make sure Terry gets these. So, all right, let's see. Judy, put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Angie, thank you. There's Arlene's IG. Arlene's been busy card making. Scrolling. So yeah, put it in caps if you talk to me so I can see it. Because just because it says 0 or here, the chat moves fast because there's more than 0 here. Hi, Tina Art. Let's see who else. Okay. So we got that done. Now, real quick, let me go ahead. Well, I say real quick. I got lots of things to show and tell. Like I said, let me go ahead and zoom in. Let's zoom in one. We got, I got my little bunny. There we go. I love doing stuff for the holidays. It's just so much fun. Let's see. Prompts on the, okay. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Let's see. All right, sip of lemon water here. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. I'm hoping you're going to the doctor soon and hopefully figure out what's wrong. Let's see. Belinda. All right, got me a bite. Let me give me a bite of banana. Where's the view? All right, now we'll settle in. So I got to read. I'm going to read out of our book of unusual knowledge. And then I have a book haul, and I bought some packs, some different packs I went to Books A Million, and I got some of these different packs of coloring bookmarks. So I'm going to give those away. That's going to be our giveaway this week. And yeah, stack of books, and we'll see where else we go today. Okay, Book of Unusual Knowledge. I saved a place here. I thought this was kind of interesting. Now I just glanced at it. I've not read it. So yeah, okay, now we're kind of too bright. Let's fix the contrast and everything here. Contrast. There we go. There we go. We're back. I think I keep it about 50% there. There we go. Okay. So I thought we would read Pretzel Facts. Hi, Devin. Pretzel Facts. So if y'all missed all the first 15 minutes, I threw a bunch of stuff in there this morning. So if you're just now coming in, then check back with that. Hi, Christina. Let's see. Checking there. Okay. So put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday, Christina. Well, happy Christmas. Birthday, Christina. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing spring Easter. Got my pink lights out, got my little bunny, my bracelets. So yeah, I thought it would be fun. So hi, Annette. Okay, let me go ahead and read now and put it in caps, guys, so I see you. Okay, pretzel facts. In the 1400 years since the pretzel was invented, bakers have come up with a wide variety of shapes and flavors. The history of this what is this word? Contortionistic. I don't even know I don't think I've ever seen that word. Contortionistic snack shows its versatility. You always come across the word, you know. Hi, Mary. In AD 610, while baking bread, an Italian monk decided to create a treat to motivate his distracted catechism students. He rolled out ropes of dough, twisted them to resemble hands crossed in a chest in prayer, and baked them. The monk christened the snacks Pretiola, Latin for little reward. And I know I'm saying that wrong, but little reward. Parents who tasted their children's classroom's treats referred to them as bracciola or little arms. When Pretiola arrived in Germany, they were called bretzels. We're getting all the words in today. Perhaps because of its religious roots, the pretzel has long been considered a good luck symbol. German children wear pretzels around their necks on New Year's Day. In Austria in the 16th century, pretzels adorned Christmas trees, and they were hidden along with hard-boiled eggs on Easter morning. The phrase, tying the knot, comes from the Swiss, who still incorporate the lucky pretzel in wedding ceremonies. Newlyweds traditionally make a wish and snap a pretzel in two. In Austria, signs outside the bakeries depict a lion holding a pretzel-shaped shield. According to a legend that goes back to 1510, pretzel bakers working before dawn heard Ottoman Turks tunneling under Vienna's city walls and then sounded an alarm. The city was saved and the bakers were awarded their unique coat of arms by the Viennese king. Hand pretzels come about, hard pretzels come about in the late 1600s when a snoozing apprentice in Pennsylvania bakery accidentally overbaked his pretzels. In 1861, Julius Sturgis opened the first commercial pretzel bakery in Lytton's, Pennsylvania. He was given an original pretzel recipe as a thank you from a down-on-his-luck job seeker after Sturgis gave the man dinner. Until the 1930s, pretzels were handmade, and the average worker could twist 40 per minute. In 1935, the Reading Pretzel Machinery Company introduced the first automated pretzel machine, which enabled large bakeries to make 245 pretzels per minute, or 5 tons in a day. More than 500 now, and this, this book was written, and thank you again, Laverne, for sending it to us. This book is 2012. More than 550 million worth of pretzels are sold in the United States annually. 80% of them are made in Pennsylvania. The average U.S. citizen consumes up to 2 pounds of pretzels per year, but Philadelphians snack on about 12 pounds of pretzels per person annually. Joey Jaws Chestnut ate 21 soft pretzels in 10 minutes during a pretzel eating competition in 2007. In 2002, President George Bush was munching on a pretzel in the White House when he choked and lost consciousness while watching an NFL playoff game between Baltimore and Miami. Medieval street vendors carried pretzels on a stick and sold them to locals. Today, soft pretzels remain a popular pushcart item in Philadelphia and New York City. Joe Naccio of Federal Banking in Philadelphia holds a record for baking the largest pretzel, which was 5 feet across and weighed 40 pounds. Hang on, guys, just a second. I forgot something. Hang on. Let me see what I did. Hang on. Hang on. I left my punchline in the kitchen. I was so concerned about the dirt delivery. Okay, so there we go. Oh my goodness. So there's the pretzel facts. Oh, I'm getting my workout this morning, steps in. So anyway, let's see. I know, right, Debbie? And good morning, Debbie. Who else am I missing? Anybody else coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. Laverne. Yeah, love a hot pretzel with mustard. Saved by the pretzel. All right, so anyway, Hubster likes pretzels. I mean, I'll eat a couple here and there. I'm not going to eat any right now. I'll chubby one joking. Okay, so there's our pretzel facts. Thanks again, Laverne, for the Book of Unusual Knowledge. We got our prompts done. I got my dirt delivered. All right, let me catch my breath. So yeah, I thought we'd do a little spring. I just have a little bit showing there because it's distracting. And it's my BRB. I did do a new BRB a week or two ago. So I went out and took care of my delivery guy. Let's see. So I showed y'all this is what I did over the weekend, and I will post them. I'll post them both on Instagram later today. So I like the way they turned out. And you can read into it what you want. I have my own meanings to things. All right, let's see. What next? Okay, I love my big chair. Let me go ahead and click these sides up, just one. I had it down there so that Malibu could sit with me, but she just decided to pop up here for a second and then she left. So, all right. Let me see my notes here, what I got going on. Okay. We have Barbara back mid-April. I emailed her. I said, people are getting concerned. Where are you? Where you been? When you coming back? She said hopefully mid-April. So there we go. For those of y'all that are questioning and wondering where our singing Barb is, she says she should be back mid-April. You have one view showing there. Yeah. Something's going on with YouTube's counter or whatever. CK said that since last night at midnight, it's been down. So, whatever. Y'all are here. We're here. That's all that matters. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what I got. And Tina, all right, I'm going to start with this because Tina is the one that enabled me with this. So I got Leon's Journey. Thank you, Tina, for the enablement. And I don't know, I think View might have this too, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Leon's Journey. Let's see if I can get my lighting and everything going here. I think I got my contrast to whack. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Okay. So, yeah, it is such a cute book. So let me tell you a little story, Tina, and I don't know if you know this. So I said, oh, I know she's probably got more books. Kanako Igusa, Japanese lady. And I'm probably not saying that right, but anyway. So Tina has colored some. Let me go ahead and see if I can bring it up here. Tina has colored some awesome pages in this book, and then I'll tell y'all a story about this. I don't know if you know this, Tina, but I'm going to say this here. Oh, Debbie just popped up with the dragons. I guess, are you, Debbie, are you doing the, yeah, she is. Debbie is doing the, and I have a note here for that too. The March of Dragons, Zoo Vera, sorry. I couldn't read my own writing. Zoo Vera Art is doing a hashtag March of the Dragons, and Deb E, it's not going to show up. That red is not, it's y'all have to go over there and see it. It's just a blob of red. So y'all have to go look. I don't know if I can fix that on. Let me look at my settings here. Where is it? There we go. Let's see if I can fix this. No, it's not going to fix. That's not going to fix. You'll have to go over to Debbie because that red is just going to flash out. But anyway, so the March of Dragons. So go look at Debbie's. And then let me go to Catacomic 64, which is Tina. And she has been doing, let's see if you can see them. So, and I showed these last week, but because I got the book now, I want to show it again. So Tina inspired me to get the book because look how adorable. Look how adorable these are. She's done quite a few here. I'm going to try to color some different ones that she hasn't colored. Look how cute that is. So Tina's done an excellent job coloring in this book. And look, that one looks like Devin's dog, Lucy. And so, yeah, she's done quite a few. Look at this one. So stunning, Tina. Beautiful, beautiful pages. So, and then she colored the intro. And go over there and look, guys. They're so much better in person than the flashed out phone. Tina says she still hadn't finished coloring her dragon picture, but I'm deciding on what to do with the background. Let's see. Deb E said, no, that's Devin said. Yeah, she finished her dragon. But it doesn't show that red just flashes one big blob of red on stream. So y'all have to go over there and look at Debbie's. So anyway, all right, so here's the story. Hi, Painty Girly. Good to see you. Oh, I get a sip of lemon water here. Okay, so I'm going to show Leon's Journey, and there's my little. Anyway, so I said, I bet she has some more books. So I went. Now y'all might laugh at me for this, but it's I've got a lot of color books, and sometimes it's been a while. So I went on Amazon. I got this one at Books A Million. Then I went on Amazon, and I got Garden Fairy Animals and Kingdom Curious Creatures. So I got these off of Amazon. Now wait for it. Wait for it. I don't know if y'all know this, and y'all that have been in the coloring community for a century like me. Did y'all know that these are reprints of these two books? These are reprints of these two books. Rhapsody in the Forest and Minute de Bonheur. Don't laugh at my French. These are reprints. Okay, so I'll show you the. Did y'all know? Who raised your hand if you knew that? Did y'all know that the? You have the original ones too. Well, when I got them, I did not know because her name. I'm thinking I thought she was Japanese. Maybe she's Chinese. It looks like Chinese writing, not Japanese, but whatever. Her, it's not this. It's nothing in English in it, right? So I did not know that this was Kanako Ugusa. I think that's Japanese. She's Japanese, but this looks like Chinese. So I don't know. Anyway, maybe maybe it's Chinese printed, published. So. Yeah, exactly, Tina. So did you know this, Tina? Did you know that these books? Hardhouse says, I have them all. So what I'm going to do is I will flip through those books too, but I'm going to show you these because I have pages colored in them. And then I'll also show Leon's journey, which that I haven't colored anything in this one. I think this is new. Let's see if it has a date here. And I read the little story at the beginning. It's a very cute little story. Did you read it too, Tina? See, it's supposed in the back. Yeah, there she is there. And this 2025. So this is 2020. So this is new. I don't know about the original publication in these because I can't read it. Okay. If y'all can read, well, it's not even focused there, but anyway, so yeah. So I will show you what I colored in. But I thought, oh my gosh, she's from Japan. Thank you, Tina. But I don't know if this is, who the publishers of this. But I love these books. They have stunning covers on them. I mean, these are pretty too. But anyway, so this is Kingdom of Curious Creatures, but it's called Monet du Bonheur on the book. And it's supposedly translated Dance of Happiness. So they changed the title. Okay, Kingdom of Curious Creatures. It was called Dance of Happiness. So I'm going to flip through the original because I've colored in this one. Okay, and it's got this nice, cover here. See, so it's really pretty. So I'm going to flip through the originals and then I'll just go like that through the other ones. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that because again, I have colored in this one. So it's if you like these cute little creatures, which I do, and I just haven't colored in them for a while, as obviously. So you see, I started this table spread here, just coloring the background there, but I do have some, and I have them marked there. But I thought I'd go ahead and just do a flip so y'all could see them. How would I know? I don't know because I bought now. If I was at Amazon, like not Amazon. If I was at Books A Million, like I got this one at Books A Million, so I could look through it, right? And I said, "Oh, these cute little creatures! I think I have some books that have similar characters in it, right?" Well, these were not at Books A Million, so I couldn't flip through them. If I would have flipped through them at a bookstore, I would know that I've colored some of these pages, right? But I have not. I couldn't flip through it on Amazon. So now y'all know, in case y'all have these original ones. So here's one of my favorite pages I've ever colored. I love this one. And I painted little water sprays and water drips. So yeah, and it's the same book. I looked, and it's like the first pages are So anyway, I did that one. I'll keep flipping, but I've colored in both the books. Does the lighting look okay, guys? I can never have enough. I know, right, Tina? But Tina enabled me on this one because that was the first person I saw that had that one. And she's, you know, like I said, go over there at Catacomic 64 and look at Tina's work. It's stunning. And this is already painted black on the background. That's already black. So now I didn't go 100. I didn't go page by page through the whole book, but the first 5 or 6 pages they were the same. So I'm assuming they're the same. But we can always double check. Okay, so then I did this one. We'll double check to make sure it's the whole book. But they're so cute, aren't they? They are so cute. Oh, thank you. The bunny in the sink. Thank you, Kat. Okay, then this one. Trying to get it to focus there. I like this right here, this little, I can see this as a little stitched, a little black velvet and stitched on top kind of jewel pendant. You have to dig yours out, Peter. And then this one, koi fish. Oh my goodness. And again, this was already black on the background, and I did this one. I started this chessboard here and did that, or checkerboard, whichever. Anyway, a chessboard. So I did do the black on this one, but this was already done. So there's like whole stories to her little books. And this one's all written out in Leon's Journey. It's all written out in English. I read the whole story. Okay, so here we go. That's the end of that. And then there's some little cards here and some things you can cut out, postcards, message cards, and you could cut these out and send them. So yeah. So there we go. So that is, and let's just go ahead and check at the beginning here. Again, let's do about 5 pages here. So she's got some colored pages for samples at the beginning here, which are not in this one. This one has no sample colored pages. So, you know, if you're going to, you know, and then here's her story about her. And that is not in here either. All right, so here we go. Kingdom of Curious Creatures. Let's go over here. All right, so here we go. So this one is the same as this, but it's bigger. No, that's not it. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so it's a little bigger print, it looks like. Maybe just a little, but it's hard. No, maybe not. It's just maybe this is like a little bit of a cream paper, and this is a white, pure white paper. So it just makes it kind of gives an optical illusion, but they're the same size book. I'm holding them up against each other. So there's that. And then over the next page, see, that's the same. All right, let's flip. Yeah, see, it's just that this is a cream. It's not a heavy cream color. Some of them are heavier cream color. It's just a little bit of off-white, but this is pure white, which I like. I like pure white books myself, even though we like our Googly books that are cream color with the texture. I do like I like a pure white paper. It just shows the colors truer to me. Okay, so yeah, see, there's the next one. So it looks like it's exactly the same. Yeah. All right, so that I'm not going to go through the whole book. So, so if you have this one, it's an off-white color paper, and this one is pure white paper, and they're just called 2 different names. This one again was Dance of Happiness. Back when we translated it, and then this is Kingdom of Curious Creatures, but they're both the same. So at first, when I was flipping through, not this one, but the next one I'm going to show you, when I was flipping through it, I said, oh my gosh, did she rip off this other person, or did that person just make it public that they could use those designs? But no, it's the same girl. a woman, whatever. It's the same person that did them, and so that's why she did. No, she didn't rip them off. She just reproduced the book in another book. So let's see. The color pages at the beginning of the book are fan art in Leon's journey. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna flip through Leon's journey here in a minute, and like I said, Tina's the one that enabled me. These are all by the same woman, Kanoko Igusa. Okay. All right. So here's the other one, Rhapsody in the Forest, Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. Now I'm going to flip through this one because I have colored pages in it. Okay. But it's the same book. Okay. Now still with the tour. Is this pink kind of distracting? Maybe I should move the pink away. I just thought I'd do a little, Easter, holiday, spring, kind of vibe. Hi, Leona. And let's see, Fuzzy. Hi, Fuzzy. Fuzzy, I sent you out a print and a sticker. Hopefully you'll get it. Hi, Beady Eye Beth. Good to see you. Let's see. Heek Lynn. Scrolling. Lucia. Said hi to Ellen, I think. Anybody I missed? I said hi to Deb E. Thanks everybody for being here. All right, so I'm going to flip through this one. This one is the Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. If you get it on Amazon, this is the same book as this. But again, this is on just like this one looks a little less off-white than the other one, but I can see the color difference. Can y'all see the difference? This is pure white paper, and this is a little cream color. Okay, so that's the main difference. Okay, Fuzzy. Hope you get it today. I addressed it. I just put it as Falcon. Because you sent me your address with no name, so I addressed it to Falcon. I hope that's okay with your address. So it's going to come to you as Falcon, Fuzzy Falcon. Okay. So let me flip through this. Again, look at these little postage stamps. So here's one that I did. So like I saw this in this book. And I go, wait, I've colored that page before. I don't have this book, but I do have the book. It's just a different name. So this one, I think I just pan pastels in the background. I think that's pan pastels in the background. And of course, little acrylic paint drips. And I outlined everything in white Posca. I don't think about that's okay. Well, that's okay. So yeah, get you a quick look here. So if you like these little cute creatures. The other one has more cute creatures, and Leon's journey is a whole story. So there's this one. I saw this in the other book, and I got, well, I've colored that. I don't have that book, but I do. So we did this one year, I think in October. She does adorable illustrations and animals. And in the Leon's journey, she said that she starts by drawing everything with the ink dip pen and draws it all in a dip pen, then moves it into, I don't know if Photoshop or whatever, and then adjust everything over there. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Here is reindeer. I did the reindeer, and I tried to color it like like a Norwegian sweater. So there's my little reindeer. So it kind of goes through some seasons here. She does like to do this seasonal thing. There's some pretty perfume bottles. And this was already a black background. Aren't they so cute though? Look how adorable they are. That's the kind of book my mom loved Beatrix Potter, and this kind of stuff appealed to her. She's been to UK and went to Beatrix Potter's house and all this. Okay, here's a date here, 2016. So this one's 10 years old. This one here. We've been doing these since for 10 years. And well, hey, I mean, I don't blame her. Reprint it with some different paper, and there you go. So anyway, so Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. If you have the Rhapsody in the Forest, okay, so there's that, and then over to Leon's Journey, which is why I got the other two Kaneko Igusa books, was because this one Tina found and has been coloring in, and she's been doing stunning pages. Y'all have to go follow Catacomic 64 and see Tina's pages. All right, let me get a sip of water. I was saying Joanna Basford also did a picture of that Halloween cat. Somebody else did. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably, maybe, you know. So, okay. So Leon's Journey, A Curious Cat Seasonal Adventure. And again, Tina said that these are fan art color book pages. Okay, yeah. See, there's names down here of the people that colored them. I don't know if that's their IG names or what, but yeah. So these are nice. I don't know. I gotta say, Tina, yours are just as good as any of these. Yours are stunning. So Leon's Journey, and I won't read the whole thing, but I'll just read a little bit of it. But there's different little sections where she talks about a cat named Leon lived in a rural village that was blessed with abundant nature. His home was an empty piece of land filled with a soft covering of clover. He led a carefree life, always playing and arguing with the other local cats. One day, a family who loved animals visited while on holiday with their own pets. They had a capricious cat named Lily, two cheerful puppies named Latte and Mocha, and a wise owl named Baron. Leon was out on one of his usual walks when he happened to see Lily. She looked so different to all the other local cats that Leon couldn't take his eyes off her. Leon and Lily ended up spending some fun and colorful days together with the other animals, joined them on their adventure. And they have little write-ups about all the different animals there. So it's so cute. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's been 10 years. Yeah, right, Kat? Yeah. Might as well republish them in English, in English. Yeah, because the other one's not in English. All right, so here we go. I'm going to flip through this. And again, y'all have to go over there and see Tina's pages that she colored. Here's the spring collection. So she does all the seasons, and they're just so pretty. And, if you like coloring cute animals and scenes and gardens and, nature, these are so, so cute. And, yeah. Yeah, mom loved, I think mom has one of the other ones. And I did take any coloring books that she had colored in. And, the ones that she had never colored in, I donated those when she passed. So, but I do have all the books that she's colored in, and she loved Beatrix Potter. As a matter of fact, I did one of the only things I really wanted of mom's was her Beatrix Potter collection, because I was the one that bought them for her every year, every Mother's Day, birthday, holiday. I'd buy my mom, and now I don't even think they make them anymore. Some were from England, and some were the Hallmark Beatrix Potter figurines, and she had a whole collection of them that I got her over years and years and years. So anyway, and her color books. I did take her color books. So I did mark this one because if I was going to color anything today, I thought I might do this one, these flowers. I don't know. I just I like the way the bucket of water was dripping into the umbrella. I did like that, but I could do water and stuff, but we'll see. I don't know. I just we'll see how much time we have today. So let's see. Hello, Shelly. Anybody else coming in I missed? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Ellen got the Stedler 72 markers. Are they the water based? Are they water based, Ellen? I'm not sure. I'd have to see them to know which ones they were because I don't have the Stedler 72. I have some Stedlers that I do journaling with, writing journaling, like their yellow barrel with stripes on them. I have some of those, but I don't know what Stedler. If you're talking about some water based markers, you can give some more details. Okay, so let's see. And then again, here's more story. Then here's the summer collection. Aren't they so cute? Oh, my grandma had little budgies, I think they're called. The little parakeets. So, like the lighthouse with the bunnies. I really like that one too. Mark that one. Now I have to decide, do I want to color in the new? I'll probably color in the new book just because, you got to, right? Rather than, oh, well, this one doesn't have a duplicate. I was thinking of the other two that have the duplicates. And I do love doing cacti. I love doing that. I don't know. That's a tempting one too. Some more little story. Then the autumn collection. More story. And I did read the whole story. Yeah, it was. It was, Devin. And then these are already colored black backgrounds. I like the clock with the little mice. But they're just all adorable. As you can see if you look at Tina's. So thanks for the enablement, Tina. And so there's her little bio there. And it shows her new books here. See, it doesn't show the old ones from 10 years ago. But that's probably because you can't get them anymore. The 10-year-old books. Now that, of course, they've reprinted them, but you probably can't get those originals without paying an arm and a leg. But anyway, so thank you for that. Then also, again, back to Barnes & Noble. I mean, Books A Million. Oh, gosh. At Books A Million, I got these little bookmarks. So I'm going to do some giveaways with these because y'all know on holidays I like to I try to do a giveaway every week, but on holidays I really like to do giveaways. So spring, Easter, holiday week, and so let me get another bite of my banana here and read chat. Read chat for a second. Cat and Pace, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Shelly, did I say you, Shelly? Amy, good to see you, Amy. And again, guys, for whatever reason, the counter of how many people are here is broken since, as CK said, since midnight last night. So they're doing some kind of something. So we obviously have more than one person. Okay, let's see. It's risky getting the reprints too. Sometimes they scrimp on the paper. Yeah, in this case, though, it's a nice quality paper, as you know, Tina, because you are the paper connoisseur. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of do a quick flip of these, and then we're going to do this giveaway. I thought maybe I'd give like one out of each book for so everybody will get 3. 1 flower, 1 animal, and 1 cat. So I'm just going to kind of do a little flip here. Let's see if you can see this. Let's go this way with the light. Let's see here. So I'm just going to kind of hold it here and just kind of do a flip. And I know I'm flipping more than one at a time. And they have a little to and from and stuff on the back. I won't fill them out because I like people to be able to do their own, and they might want to give them away. So there's just all kinds of flowers in this one. And I specifically got these for giveaways. So you can see there's quite a few. We'll see if it numbered how many. They weren't very expensive either for however many you get. Look at all those. And then let's see. Rockpool Gift is who makes them. And they were, I think, $6.95. Yeah, $6.95 in the States. And does it say how many? I don't see it where it says how many. I don't want to count them right now, but there's quite a few, as you can see. So there's the flowers. Then here's animals. And again, I'll try to kind of flip through here. So there's, like I said, quite a few. I know, right, Annette? Of course, if you're a reader, you're going to love bookmarks anyway. Oh, look at the little otters. That's cute. The doves outside. Okay. So, oh, wait, maybe it says up here how many. Nope, doesn't say how many are in a pack, but that's quite a few. So that's the animals, and then the cats. And some are landscape and some are portrait. Hope y'all can see them a little bit, just so y'all get an idea how cute they are. You color them with your gel pens because they're tiny, you know. So yeah, cats, animals, and flowers. So I got these for giveaways. Let's see. They are, aren't they? Aren't they rainbow? All right. So there we go. I'm going to set these aside for a minute. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can put them all right there. Maybe I can put them. I don't want to forget to do my giveaway. I mean, I don't think y'all let me forget to do the giveaways, but all right. So, and I got my little bunny here, and a little spring bunny. A little. This is a little hair tie with the little bunny ears. We'll just give that to him. All right. So the next thing I got at Books A Million were these two books that were $5. And I probably would not have bought them if they weren't $5, but I thought these might be good. All right, these are going to be in my way, so these will have to move to the side. Can't move up here with them. But I thought they'd also might be good to do some coloring, coloring and cut out. So that's why I got these. They would be good for coloring and cut out for $5, you know. So this one's called Beautiful Birds. Color your favorite feather birds, and they have patterned backgrounds on the back side like that. So you could even cut those like those feathers. You could cut those out, or you could just cut out the birds. So I'm going to go ahead and flip backwards because it's easy to do that. But look, see, if you color these, you could cut them out and use them in your collage, art card, postcard. You know, some of the small ones you could use on ATCs. And don't forget, tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday is the last day to let Janet know about the scavenger hunt. If you have not told Janet, you have at least 90 of the scavenger hunts found and collected. You need to let Janet know because Wednesday the 1st is the last day. And of course, Janet doesn't stream on Wednesday. So the following Monday, she will announce a winner. But the cutoff date to let Janet know is April 1st. Okay. Hi, Helen. Thanks for stopping in. Helen did leave a comment back on our day of Helen books last week. We did a whole thing of Helen books last week. Thanks for the nice comment too, Helen. I follow Helen on Facebook. So if y'all want to, and Janet does too, and Janet has done quite a few coloring pages. I mean, coloring pages. I'm flipping through coloring pages. Has done quite a few color pencil drawings from Helen's books on her channel as well. So good to see you, Helen. Helen is coming out with a new book. Do you know when it will be out, Helen? Y'all follow Helen there, and Helen Elliston, and she does have a Facebook page. So if y'all want to follow her over there, and it was fun to show your books again, Helen, because it had been a while, and it did make me want to like do a sketchbook of just your drawings. And then here's a couple pages that have some color to them. So that's Beautiful Birds. So let me see if Helen says when her next book is going to. Oh, that's okay. I know you said you had visitors. Well, when's your book coming out? Ran out of colors. You started a grayscale. Oh, the Asian lady that you won, Devin. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Well, hopefully you'll get to it when, yeah, well, there's so many things we all want to color and draw and sketch and do so many things. And so, yeah. Let me see. Y'all watch for Helen's comment when she's gonna her next book is gonna come out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Within 2 months. Okay. Well, I'll be looking for it. I'm sure you'll post something on Facebook and I'll rush over to Amazon. So yeah, y'all follow Helen. Her books are so fun, and so they're so detailed in the steps. She does very good steps, step by steps. So, well, thanks for stopping in, Helen. And then this one is a tattoo coloring book. And again, it was $5. And again, I thought these might be good for some cutouts. Different. There's a dragon there. Different cutouts, different pieces, parts, and to color just a little something, something, and then of course I love this, with the space scene in the. And so anyway, yeah, lots of steampunk, a lot of steampunk going on. I'm sure that's a big in the tattoo industry. Steampunk. I do like, if y'all remember, ink. What was it? The contest, something ink. They don't. I don't think they're on reg. I think if they might only be on streaming if they're even doing it anymore. But anyway, I used to love that, not because of the tattoos so much, because of the art of the tattoos. I just love the art of it. Oh, thanks. Kat found this book right here. I don't know how much it is on Amazon, but it was only $5 at Books A Million. So there we go. There we go. And little introductions and, so there we go. So I got both of these were $5 each. You got them at Barnes and Noble, Lucia. I got them at Books A Million. Yeah, I got them at Books A Million. My Barnes and Noble, the one that was close to me, closed down. So anytime I go up and see Denise, now she's back down where she used to live before she moved up to the Tennessee border for a couple of years. Now she's back down in north of Atlanta. But that's where I go to my Barnes and Noble now. So it's still an hour and a half away. But so my Books A Million is like 5 minutes. So, but Books A Million they have different things, they have different things. Helen says her next, yes, thank you, Tina. Thank you. So, hi, Dot. Okay, so there we go. There's those. And then we got some collage books. So I got some new collage books. This one, let me go ahead and do the one I got at Books A Million first, and Vintage Designs. and cut and collage. They every now and then, like, let me show you these other two. This is where I found them, was at Books a Million. These ones here. Well, I found some different ones. I'll just show them again because we're doing a book haul, and even though I've shown those before. Let me see here. This one and this one. Okay. Oh, and there was a Christmas one which I never ended up using. I didn't end up using the, what do you call it, one, Christmas one. But I'll pull it here. Let's see here. This one here. So I have some of the other books that I got at Books a Million in the collage. They put them in the art section. Sometimes they're in the children's section, you know. Let's see. But I got this one this last weekend. Abundant Images for Art, Craft, and Scrapbooks. Vintage Designs. They didn't even put the word collage in. Oh, there's collage. So, all right. Let's go ahead and flip through this. And I haven't cut into this one yet because I just got on this weekend. And yeah. The power to travel through time and create your own vintage art is right in your fingertips. How to collage. I got some steps here to how to collage. Additional materials for decoupage, which, you know, some people would say that these, like my discs. So I'll post both my discs on Instagram later today. I just got them done and varnished and everything, so I haven't taken a picture of them to post them yet. Okay, so there's that. So there's all kinds of like statues, and it's just vintagey things. You know, it's more vintage images. Flipping through with me. Okay, let's see. And thanks everybody for being here again. The ticker on how many people are here is broken since midnight last night on YouTube, apparently. But I appreciate all y'all being here, however many of y'all are here. So you can see these are so fun. Collage is so, if you're intimidated by doing, you know, because I do poster size collages. If you're intimidated, start with just some postcards. Even ATCs sometimes can be a little intimidating because they're too small. A postcard 4x6 is a good size to practice collage on because it's not too small, but it confines you to a, you don't go off the rails. The post just came and brought Happy Mail, the fish and the panda. Okay, all right, good, Don. I'm glad. It's always nice to hear when my Happy Mail makes it across the pond. Let's see. Helen said, I noticed the counter and thought it's been, it's everybody. It's broken for some reason. It's the ticker is broken since CK said since midnight last night. So we're carrying on. We're soldiering on regardless. Hi, Tracy. Anybody else I miss? So you can see, look how fun. Oh my goodness. So, and this is like a matte paper. It doesn't, most time it doesn't matter to me if it's matte or gloss because I usually varnish with the gloss at the end of the day anyway. So whether I cut and collage on an artist trading card, an art card, a postcard. Now I have varnished a few of my giant posters, but when I photograph them, you can't tell if they're shiny or not. So, but yeah. So I just thought it was very, very cool. Some different artwork. So it's all vintage in this one. Is it too flash? Maybe I need to turn the brightness down just a tad. There we go. Let's see, Joanne. Who else am I missing? Thanks everybody for being here. Trace, that's out of Tracy. I think I did. Put it in caps, guys, if you're asking me or saying anything to me. I saw Joanne. Of course, y'all know I love me some space stuff. And clocks. Love my time, element of time in my work. Good to see you, Jane. Jane also did the Dragon, March of Dragons in Googelly. Okay, so that one was Vintage Designs. It was $9.97. $9.97 at Books A Million. And then these are some other ones I got at Books A Million, but I think they are also available on a second. They're also available on Amazon. These three right here. And I've not used the Christmas book. I didn't use it when, I don't know, I never got to it. I'll show that one last. But these two right here, cut up this book, Underworld, and cut up this book, Wonderland. These you can buy, and they're probably both cut into, so they're going to be, pages have been torn out and used and stuff like this. So, but I'll just kind of do a quick flip of it. And these are glossy papers. So I'm just going to flip through a little bit here. And just so y'all can get an idea, you can see I do use them. I use my books. I didn't use the Christmas one. Christmas came and went without thinking about it, I guess. That book, I mean. So you can see this has lots of different images as well. Circus, maps and constellations, animals, vegetables, fruit, birds, trees. And again, you see I've cut into them, so flowers. And then some sample things there. So that, again, I got this at Books A Million. And then this one I got at Books A Million, Underworld. Can y'all see okay? I hope the lighting's all right there. All right, so start in the back. So this one's it's got some more creepy, cool kind of stuff. If you like creepy, cool. Again, lots of things cut out. Circus. Bottles, potions. Half people. These are fun though, that you can take fashion image, fashion clothes and put them on different legs, and then I like to put Tim Holtz heads, Timmy people heads on them. Those are fun. Again, I've cut into them. Then we got some different fish and sea creatures. Blowfish. Different like bird feet and antlers. There's a lot in these books. And you can see I've cut into them quite a bit. Insects, moths, bugs, butterflies. And we get over here into some trees, and when they get too cut up, then I'll put them in one of my binders. I'll cut them out and put them in a binder, because they start but in the meantime, how I usually keep all of my books like these are in the plastic snap sleeves. Okay, then this is the Christmas one that we did not use. Um, you got them in London last year, Asa? Okay. She says she has the first two, those two. Thanks, Cat. Cat's putting in some links. So, like I said, you can get them on Amazon, but I got them at Books a Million, because I get a discount and coupons and all that. So this was the Christmas collage kit, and again, did not do anything in it, I don't think. Let's just start here. But these are also good when you're making postcards or art cards, like this, snowflakes, lots of snowflakes. Chinese New Year looks like baubles and ornaments, candles, different vintagey Christmas iconography, little penguins with Santa hats. Wreaths. Santas and vintage Santas, the skinny Santas. It's fun to make vintage Christmas cards too. I don't make Christmas cards. I make postcards and things, but I don't really make cards anymore. Well, I really never got into cards that much, but if you want to make vintage Christmas cards, this kind of thing is so handy, if you will, to use. Reindeer, kittens. There's a lot in this Christmas book. I hope you can see. I wanted to, the book is bigger than the screen, but I wanted it to be zoomed in enough for y'all to see. More Santas. And then they have some things here to make some different, like, you can make a crown, and then they show you how to do all that. Place cards. See, they have different little kit things to do. A garland. What else do they have in here to make? There's some just large images here. So you can make some of these projects here. So that's the Christmas collage kit. And it's a Maria Ribbons, if y'all know the big pink book and the other, I think it's a blue one. Anyway, everybody has her big pink book, the Maria Ribbons one. Everybody's got that. Okay, then, so those are, then these two I also have cut up into, and I got these at Books A Million, but you can get these at Amazon as well, and they're humongous. And I've shown these before, but I'll flip through them again. A compelling compendium of botanical peculiarities and antique florals to cut and collage. And Maximilian Malone, and he did this one, and then he did the space and science technology one. So, and these are like 20, what are these? 20, what are these? These are $25, but look at them. Look how huge they are. And they're really weighty. These books have a lot going on in them, and they're a little different. Yes, it is a tongue twister. And then this one is a compelling compendium of technological peculiarities and scientific imaginings. All right, so I'll show these real quick. He does have here he is here. He has an intro and what you'll need, and it's kind of like a collage course, if you will. He has different processes, and he has different kinds of techniques. Look, approach, research. Look at all those books. Oh, cutting, arranging, gluing and finishing. Remember to have fun. Arrangement styles. So the less is more. Stacking. Go with the flow, layering, bouquet, pockets and windows. So see, he's got all kinds. It's kind of like a little collage course. Otherworldly creatures. More is more. And then the whole rest of the book is all images. So I'm going to flip through here. And again, he has a little different kind. Again, the lighting is kind of, I'm trying to have the lighting, but the lighting's from this way, but this, it doesn't, I can't flip it. You'll see the backside, see? So we'll just continue on so you can see. His images kind of remind me of, what do you call it? What's his name? John Derian. He reminds me of John Derian images. Some larger images. So just give y'all a little flip. Again, totally worth $25 in my opinion. His books. You see how large a lot of the images are? And that's John Derian's sticker books are that way. Well, come on up, baby. There's not a whole lot of room because these books are taking up all the room. Come on. Come on. You can come up. Come on. Come on. You don't want to sit in the chair? Now I got my chairs with the arms that lay flat so she can, my chair can sit 3 people. But she still likes to come up on the desk. She'll get used to the chair eventually. As long as I don't move too much, she doesn't mind sitting in the chair with me. Come on. All right. You want me to make you a little bit more? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. Let Mama finish flipping this book. See, there's a lot in this book, right? I hear you, baby. Maybe I should zoom out one. Let's zoom out one. Here we go. Okay, so that one is the Botanica. And then this one is gotta go back on this side, baby. Gotta go on this side. Gotta go on that side. There we go. Curiosity, Space, Science, and Technology. I love this one. I think she yeah, because the chair does swivel. Look, honey, how am I supposed to flip through this large book? Cloud interference. Okay, so again, let's see what he says at the beginning. If he does a little, I think he might do the same kind of thing. The process. He has different pictures in this one. Approach in 4 parts. Yeah, research, cutting. I think it's the same info at the beginning. Arranging, but I think he has different pictures here. Yeah, he has different pictures. Arranging styles. Okay, he has different ones. Stacked circles. New Horizons, Mosaic, Explosive Action, Up and Away, Magic Mushrooms, Science Experiments. Oh, that's this one, I think. Gravity, Postcards, Precision, Maximal. Look at that. Creations and Kinetic Contraptions. And then the images. So let me see if I can do the flip over here with Malibu. So this one is all like technology, space. Very cool. I love this vintage technology. I love, love, love this. Yes, inclement cat cloud weather. So look, isn't that cool? They're big, thick books. So you can see them. So before you go, you're going to want these. But they do have at Books A Million. I think they still have them every now and then. Sometimes they'll have one of them. Sometimes they'll have the other one. But I really do love these. And you can get them on Amazon. See all the space stuff? Y'all know I love that. He does, yeah. Okay, am I making you uncomfortable having the book on you? I know, honey. She's headbutting me. Do you want to come down here on the chair? Here, come down there. Come on. You want to come down here on the chair? Come on. No? Okay. And I'm skipping some in there. But anyway, so that one is the space science and technology. All right. So that one, again, I already had that one. But I got them at Books A Million. So then on Amazon, we're going to do a giveaway here in a minute. I got 3 new collage books on Amazon. Baby, there's no room over here. Mama has to have some space. So I got a Poor Toast retro steampunk junk journal pages. Then he says it's matte. Again, I varnish, so it doesn't usually matter. All right. Oh, you're just gonna be so cute that I'm not gonna want to move you, right? So cute. He has them discontinued right now? Okay. on the 2 that I just showed, Painty Girl Lori, is that what you're talking about? That's discontinued. These Macmillan Malone books, are these the ones you're saying are discontinued, Painty Girl? Let's see. Cat says I know. Well, and see, the thing is if y'all, got to think about this. When she's up here while I'm streaming, she doesn't know I'm talking to someone other than her. So all this attention, all this talking I'm doing, she thinks it's all to her. I'm just talking to her, right, baby? I'm just talking to you. Oh, let's give her some good scratchies. There you go. No discontinued price on the ones. Oh, discounted price. I'm sorry, Lori. Discounted price. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Discounted price. Thank you. All right. So here's the retro steampunk. You can come down here on this big chair I bought. Half of it I bought for you. I bought this huge chair for you. If y'all don't know, let me see if I got a picture here. I gave Denise my new leatherette chair that I got for my birthday, and she loved it. Oh, she loved the chair. So if she hadn't loved the chair, I wouldn't have got this other new one. But because I gave her the other chair for a housewarming gift because she just moved. I got this chair. Let's see if I got the picture here. Let's see. Both arms lay down. Now, this is not my cat, but there's a picture of the chair. Both arms lay down flat like this, and the back will lay down too. And the swivel is amazing. It's got amazing swivel. But anyway, so this is the chair that I got. And so she lays in it every now and then, but I guess maybe because I'm talking, she wants to be up here with me while I'm talking. Okay. You know what? Before I do these collage books, let's go ahead and do a giveaway with the Colourbook bookmarks. So let me get some, hang on. Let me get some envelopes over here. And we'll do some giveaways. And I'm going to give y'all each, I'll do 2 US, 2 international, and maybe at the end I might do another one. We'll see. But right now I'm going to do 2 US, 2 international, and each person will get, so I'm just going to take them off the top. You're going to each get 3. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get these ready. How about that? All right, let's stop this for a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2 US, and 2 international. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull. I'm just going to take, one off, everybody gets, oh no, they're going to be hard to get out. You'll have to cut them out. Oh, there we go. That first one just didn't want to pull out. Okay, so give everybody an animal. Like an animal. That's what Denise always says. We have to park far away, like an animal. All right, then the cat one. So let's just see how the tear out here. That first one didn't want to tear out. I don't know why. Okay. Come on. There we go. So a cat. Okay. And then everybody will get a floral. Thank you, Tina. Okay, go past that first one. Doesn't want to pull out easy. Okay, so here's some florals. Okay. All righty. Now let's just go ahead and put them in the envelopes. And I will put a little smiley face in there, maybe a piece of collage or something in there too. So for our Easter holiday, spring break, I know spring break at different times for different, schools and stuff. I think Samantha's was last week. I don't remember. So anyway, she graduates in May. Move your little butt just a little bit. She graduates in May, so we'll be going to that. So, okay. All right, so we're going to do 2 US, 2 internationals. We'll start with international first this time. Bookmarks could be used for collage. Are they too? Well, they are. They're a little they're cardstock. A thin cardstock, but they're cardstock weight. Okay, so we're going to start with international only. We're going to do 2. Wait till I type in go. When I put in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First 2 people closest without going. And y'all know I have a cat, so if you're allergic, there might be a cat hair on there. So just saying. All right. Just cat allergy warning. All right, let me get over here to random.org. Random.org. So I got my random.org. And then we go over here to our random generator. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. All right, when I type in go, international only, first 2 people closest to the random.org without going over. Without going over. Okay. And hopefully we'll get this because of the count. Oh, look, it looks like we have 10 people now. I know we have at least 70 or 80, but something's wrong with the YouTube counter since midnight last night. So let's see. While we're putting that in, let's see. Do I have anything else? Let's see what else we got here. Let me pour the rest of my water in here. And so don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Love me some lemon water with the banana. All right, get your numbers in. See, look how many internationals are here today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate that. We'll maybe do a little coloring. We'll see. We'll see what we do. All right. Y'all get your numbers in. Last call. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that enter if you haven't yet. Okay, here we go. First 2 people closest to 43 without going over. 43 without going over. First 2 people closest to 43 international without going over. All right, let me scroll on back. Oh, Yvonne got it right on the nose. So Yvonne had 43 right on the nose. All right, let's see who else. Painty Girl got 41. Did anybody else get closer to than Painty? I think it's Painty. Yeah, I put on my Easter finery. Is it Painty Girl? Oh, wait. Yvonne at 43 and well, I saw Lori Painty Girl. Lori Painty Girl had 41. Lori Painty Girl had 41. Did y'all not, does that not show up for you guys? Lori Painty Girl, 41. Oh, okay, but she's in USA. Okay, you're right. That doesn't count. Sorry, Lori, you have to go on the next one. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that confused me. You're right. Thank you. So Barb Growler. Barb, I don't know if I have your address. You're going to need to send me your address. It sounds kind of like I might have sent you something before, but if you don't mind sending me it again. I know I have Yvonne's. Here's my email. Thanks, guys. That confused me. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Here's my email. Do I have it in there correctly? There we go. All right, there's my email. Okay, so email me your address, Barbara. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I have it. Okay, if you're sure, if you're not sure, if I'm not sure, you can always send it to me again. All right, so there we go. So those are my internationals. Yeah, don't put your address here. Nobody put your address here. Email it to me. Thank you, Tina. Yeah. Okay. And I don't share your addresses with anybody, not even the other mods, and I don't put you on an email list. Not that there's anything wrong with the email list. I just don't do emails. Okay. Oh, you're from Belgium. Okay. Good to have you. Did I say hi to you, Heidi? Hi, Heidi. I have a cousin named Heidi. She lives in Hawaii. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to do USA only. Now it's USA only. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Oh, okay. I said, anybody else here from Belgium? Like Heidi? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you're new here just, oh, well, good. I'm so glad. Well, like and subscribe and ignore the viewer count because it's broken today. YouTube is broken today. Okay, here we go. So USA only. Yes. All right, here we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Hi, sister. You're just in time, sister, for the giveaway. Put in a number between 1 and 100. Now, Painty Girl. Yeah, put in a number now, Painty Girl. Okay, baby. Come on. Let's move. I know you are so cute, and you know you are so cute. Just a purring. Y'all probably can't hear a purr, even though the microphone's right there. Right. I don't think I could. If I try to move the microphone, I'll probably unplug it. So I'm not going to do that. But she's just a purring. And she snores too. She does snore. She snores loud. Okay. Get y'all's numbers and I'll give it another second. We'll count down. USA only. First two people closest to the new random.org number. Let me pull up random.org again. Okay. Got it there at the ready. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that enter if you haven't yet. Alicia just got it in right under the count there. Okay, new number. All right, new number. 11. First two people closest to 11 without going over. 11. USA only. Don't confuse me, people. Let me scroll back up to the top. 11 without, oh, look, Sue Connor got 11 right on the nose. So Sue Connor had 11. I know I have her address. Let's see, who's the next person? Closest to 11 without going. If everybody went over, I'll pick a new number. Oh, wait. There's Molly Newland has 7. Is it Molly Newman with 7? Y'all tell me if it's Molly. Okay, Molly. And Molly, I used to have your address, but I did. Have you moved, Molly? You might need to send me your new address. For some reason, I think you moved. So if you'll send me your address again, Molly. Okay. Let me put my email in again. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, Molly, send me your address again. I know I have Sue's. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's some nice giveaways. Some you did not move? Okay. All right. Well, I just don't remember seeing your address lately. So send it to me again, Molly, just to make sure. Would you please? Because I flipped through. I have a address book. I don't remember seeing your address lately. So just send it to me again if you don't mind. Okay. All right, baby, you're gonna have to move. All right. Let's see here. Let's move this out of the way. And let me show you the new collage books that I got. We're just going to have to stack them right on top of her. All right. So again, I got the retro steampunk junk journal pages. It's very cool images. And this is a Poor Toast Kate Curry. Kate Curry Poor Toast. They have tons. And Poor Toast will, but before you ask him though, he will do books at your request. He's done, I don't know, 4, not 5, I'm not sure. He's done quite a few books for me, but go make sure there's not already, like, don't go say, oh, can you do a retro steampunk? And he's already done one. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you go check, because he's got hundreds of, I can't say hundreds plural, but probably at least a couple hundred. I don't know. They got a lot. They got a lot of collage books and paper. So you make sure that before you request one with them, and follow him, Poor Toast, on Instagram. And yeah, he will make books. He will make books by theme if you're nice. Got to be nice. Let's see. CB, Icy. And Icy, thanks for being here. I think I missed you last week. I saw later that you'd come in. And so, yeah. Thanks for being here. And again, the ticker's not working, so we don't know. I know there's a lot of y'all here, so thanks for being here. All right, so I'm going to just put it on Malibu here and see if she'll sit while I flip through the book, because it's a very cool book, and it's matte. This is a matte paper, so it's not going to be shiny looking on the camera here. So let's see if I can flip here. A lot of people like the matte paper. It doesn't look okay. Yeah, she's getting irritated. All right, you're gonna have to move. I just can't, baby. You have to sit down here on your chair. You got a chair just for you. All right, let's maybe brighten it up a little. I'm not sure. Let's see there. Something like that, maybe. Well, he can. It's not. Well, he's not going to do Disney characters. Like, don't tell him to do Mickey Mouse or, something like that. You have to be generic, but he can find images and make images that are, steampunk. He's done ancient civilizations for me. Yeah, but he's not going to do Disney. Okay, so yeah. So yeah. So anyway, there's just some really good ones in here. Oh, I didn't see what you said, Debbie. What did you? Are you the one that said that? That can't be. No, that was Missy. I don't know what you said, Debbie. I must have missed it. treat on the sea. Yeah, then she just go down there and eat and jump back down or back up. Uh, isn't this cool though? Of course, you know, I love cats and steampunk. There's a lot in this one. There's a lot of, you know, smaller, a lot of tiny things. I know, right, Laverne? There's a lot of cool things in here. And there's a thank you. I always have thank you. And this is just a couple of their books. I got tons. If you just go look up Poor Toast and Kate Curry on Amazon, and you'll find them. There's tons of books. All right, then I got a couple other books from Amazon. Y'all know I love me some Collage Soup. Love me some Collage Soup. And this one came out first in an ebook. And I don't buy the ebooks. And there's some books that they only put in ebook. But I don't buy them because I don't want to do that printing. I don't want to do it. I want real books. So this one finally came out. Well, I say finally, it's only been maybe a month. I'm not sure. But it came out in a real book. And so, of course, I snagged it up. Bee's Knees. So it's the bee book. And so it's, you know, the usual size of Collage Soup books. And let's see, Tina's saying good morning to some more people. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Alicia, Steph, Vale, said hi to CB and Icy. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Okay, so the bee's knees. Y'all know I love me some bees. Cameron loves bees. He's all about saving the bees. I was hoping he'd get to come stream before. I know they're supposed to come Sunday. Samantha and Cameron are supposed to come Easter Sunday. I don't know if they're going to spend the night. I'm not sure exactly what day Cameron's hitting the road. He's driving out to Yellowstone. He and a co-worker, they're driving out there to Yellowstone for the 6-month contract to work at Yellowstone. And so he'll leave next week. So I don't know if he can spend the night Sunday and stream on Monday. I'd be probably hoping, too much for that to happen. But they are coming down on Sunday, so that'll be good before he leaves out. But he loves the bees. He loves talking about saving the bees, and so anyway, bees knees. And is this one Emily? Yes, just Emily Stone. The other one I got is she co-partners with different people to make books sometimes, but this one's just Emily. So y'all can follow Collage Soup. I think it's just collagesoup.com. Yeah, collagesoup.com. And you can get they have different things that you can only get on the ebooks and on the website. Like I think they have ATC cards. I don't think those are on Amazon, but I just buy their books off of Amazon. So, and I love me some Collage Soup books. So, I say the bees to get my screen orange. Yeah, I'm going to plant some yarrow. That's bees, and apparently bees and butterflies love yarrow. And I have to take up my 25-year-old hydrangeas out of the front garden this year because I think 25 years, they're not coming back this year. So I'm going to have to replant something. I think yarrow is tall and yellow. And so I think I'm going to plant that for bees and butterflies. So we'll see what else. But my dirt was delivered. If y'all weren't here first thing this morning, like right at 8:35, I think, they delivered my dirt and my mulch for my gardens. And so I had to run out there and meet the Lowe's delivery guy out in the driveway. So to show him where to put the pallets. So isn't this a cool book, guys? Y'all like this? The bees? I'll have to make a disc. I have made a couple. Let me go. Hang on. Let me go grab the. Hang on. I'll go show you the discs I made with bees. Hang on. These are smaller ones. These are the 9 inch. I think they're 9 inch. There's 14, 9, and 6 inches. I think those are the right size. But these are two of the discs that I made with the bees. So I really like these. I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? And this has kind of they're thin papers because that's why, and I like that because collaging, and they're kind of satin, they're not high gloss, but they're kind of a satin. This would be fun to color them like little bumblebees, I remember when I did those, when I did those discs, Belinda, yeah. I did them on stream. I try to do as much as I can. I didn't do these last two that I did over the weekend on stream, but I'd shown them to you with just the main images glued down. But I finished them up and did other images on them, painted them. Because y'all know I do mixed media on my discs. Well, on all my collage, actually, I do mixed media. So. And there we go. Then there's just different books. So you can download some, you can buy some. And I buy most of their books. I don't buy all of them, but I buy the bulk of them. And I don't buy any ebooks. So there's probably, like I said, this one first came out as an ebook. Oh man, I hope she comes out with that on a regular book. And she did. So thank you, Emily, for making that an awesome book. And then the last one I got, this was a collab with Emily Stone and guest collaborator Caroline Webley. I think her picture's back here. I thought there was, maybe. Yeah, here. Caroline Webley with Emily. And Caroline is in, I think she's in UK. Mixed media artist and creator with a soft spot for beautiful faces, expressive eyes, and quiet power of women's fashion through the ages. So, that's Caroline Webley, WEBLEY.co.uk. So, and she's probably on IG too, although I haven't looked her up. But anyway, cut and collage couture to cut up, tear up, and stick on. Emily Stone and guest collaborator. Okay, so here we go. Y'all ready to see this one? 1900. So she's got, and I've already looked through it all, divided it up into decades. So they're divided up by decades with the things that were popular at the time, like corsetry, high collar, parasols. So as you can see, these are the things that were popular at the 1900s. And then she's got images, got black and white images, fabrics, laces, and so just different things. 1900s. Then here's 1910s, again same kind of thing that was popular at the time, and some black and white images, fabrics like paisleys there. 1920s, drop waist, roaring 20s, Egyptian revival, bobbed hair. So you can see that here. And that's kind of cool. Oh, thanks, Kat, for putting in the link. Let me click it. There we go. Yeah. Good one, Heidi. She's a newbie. Well, you send me Heidi, let me write you down. Heidi, send me your address, your newbie, and I'll send you a sticker or something. Okay, let me write your name down here. Heidi. Let me get it spelled how you have it here. IDE Potter. Okay, and I know the number is just that number is your send sticker. If you and I don't share your address with anybody. Not that anyone's going to come to I'll go to Belgium. But anyway, here, let's see. Let me put my email. Email me your address if you want a sticker or a happy mail. Okay, there you go. There you go, Heidi. Put that in there. Newbie. Newbie. Okay. Right? Aren't these cool with the fabrics? And here's the 1930s Hollywood evening gown, silver screen, satin. 1940s shoulder pads, red lipstick, Rosie the Riveter. This would have been during World War II. Now, I don't know how accurate these fabrics are to the eras. I don't know. I didn't look that up. 1950s petticoats, space age, jukebox, full skirt, like the poodle skirts, pearls. But I just think it's cool with all the fabrics, regardless of what era the fabrics are from. 1960s, go-go boots, Twiggy, psychedelic pop art, beatnik. Ain't this cool? I think so. 1970s, bohemian, bell bottoms, fringe, peace sign, platform shoes. Very cool. '80s, leg warmers, Madonna. 90s, grunge, streetwear, flannel. 2000, Y2K, bright colors, skinny jeans, Ed Hardy. Y'all still with the tour? Hi, Riri. Anybody else coming in? Again, our counter is broken today. YouTube is the count went down at midnight. Apparently, that's what CK said. The counters are, and I've noticed that on a couple other streamers this morning. Their counters are gone, or it was at 0 and 1. So yeah, I don't know what happened. So maybe they'll fix it. If not, thank y'all for being here. Don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. Let me click on Janet. Bye, Jane. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. Janet, do you know what you're going to do today? I always ask her that. She goes, I don't know. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, y'all can give me a thumbs up and go subscribe. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I never ask y'all to leave comments, but if you want to leave a comment, it helps. You still don't know what you're going to do today? Okay. Oh, I don't know. What did Lynn say? It already flowed through. So, okay. Then 2010, influencer, Instagram, messy bun. Is that ever gone out of style? Messy bun, has that ever gone out of style? Vintage revival. 2020s, personal style, comfort wear, layers. And there's Carolyn Webley, who collabed with Emily Stone to make this book. So cut and collage. So this one. So collage soup. So yeah, it's you can see good size book. So there's those. So I think that's all the books I have. So I'm going to take a quick BRB because all my lemon water. Hang on, and then we'll see what we want to do. Y'all can. If y'all have a preference of one of the books to color in, or just put it down there. I'll be right back. Guard the table, Malibu. Okay. You still there? She's still there? Yeah, she is. All right. Yeah, I made the little wood letters from Hobby Lobby there. I made some new ones. Okay, so let's see. Uh, yeah, Joyce wants Janet to do Scabby. Could you see my ink house coloring book? Vale, you can if you'll give me a minute because I don't know exactly where it is. All my color books are in the next room, along with art books, and then I just keep my sketchbooks, journals in here. So, and my abandoned books that I alter. So all my color books are in the other room. So if I can scan it and find it quickly, so give me a minute, okay? Give me a minute. We'll see if I can find it quickly. Okay, Bill, you're in luck. I found it. I don't know how much I've colored in it. I think my plan for coloring in it was one where I took, oh, Malibu left. I just noticed Malibu's gone. Where I went through with one or two colors. Let's zoom in. And I don't even know, do they make this in, this is a hardback. Do they still make it in hardback? Do they make it in paperback? I've not looked it up. So, Vale, do you have it in hardback? Vale, do you have it in hardback or paperback, or does it come in paperback? I don't know. Oh, you want to come back up here on the chair? Come on. Come up here on the chair. You got either side. You got a whole section here to come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're going to come back up on the table? Well, come on. Come on. I put pink lights out today for the spring Easter. Yeah. Okay, so let me see what Vale said. She got the hardcover. Okay. B said hers. And hi, B. B says hardcover as well. I'm running that cat's life. I'm ruining the cat's life. Okay, so I have not done anything out of this book in years. I'm just going to say, what year did it come out? Let's see what year did it come out. Let me see. Here's at the beginning. Okay, here we go. It is 2018. Oh, baby, you're going to have to move over. Sorry, Janet. So 2018 is when it came out. All right, let's see how we doing on lighting. I think it might be a little, I don't know. But I know her white fur is flashing out my camera. Oh my gosh. Baby, really? All right, let me get a bite of banana and read chat a second. She's just a purring. All right. Okay, Tina found a ink house that says $18.98 on Amazon. Cat put the link. There we go. Thank you, mods. Oh, all right. We got a slide. Just a little. Oh, okay. So it's got an embossed cover, and yeah, it's a beautiful book. but I have not colored in it much. So I went through, I think I started doing all the purple and like a yellow ochre greeny color. So, and it's got a whole story too. I'm not going to read the story, but you can see where I went through. See, look, here's the yellow ochre kind of color I did. And I think I did that with um super tips. I think this is super tips. And then the gray little nibs right there. Let me see. Let me see what purple that is. Do I have it here? Let me see. Is it one? Is it this purple? No, that's not it. Let me see. Let me look up here at my super tips because I think that looks like a super tip. I don't have my new super tips in here. They're in the other room. But let's see. Is it this color? Baby, move over. Is it this color? That looks one shade darker, I think. So, let me see. Is this a different shade? That might be a lighter shade. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it. Pretty close. It may not be, but it looks pretty close. I'll get to a place so it has a little bigger. So, yeah. Okay, Malibu, I'm sorry, baby. You're just going to have to get down. I've been up here all morning. Okay, let's see. All right, let me adjust my chair here since you're not going to sit. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. That's all the Malibu for today. Okay, so let's see who did. All right, so Lori's doing the ink house. Is that why Vale wanted me to bring out the ink house? I've not seen Painty Girl's book. Are you working in this, Lori? Painty Girl Lori? Are you working in this book? I have missed it. I know, right, Tina? And I don't mind most of the time, but I'll stream. Let me wait and see what Painty Girl Lori said. I see you over there. You're more than welcome to sit on these nice armchairs that I got just for you. View showed her ink house yesterday too. Okay, I missed that as well. I've not seen View's ink house either. So, and I guess Lori showed hers because she said thank you, Vale. So I don't see her answer. Okay, so let's keep going here. So it's a whole story. There's a whole story to this. I colored the little ears and the little feet and nose on the little mice here. I know that's what I did. I did these with, in the background there, I went through with some super tips and worked on them. Oh my gosh. Well, I know, right? All right, so here, that's what I did. I went through and I just started coloring one color. And I've done this in a few books where I've gone through and just colored like all the trees lime green. Just start, you can go back and shade, but I'd go through and color all the trees lime green or something like, just as an example. Okay, now I did start here. I started shading. So this elephant, I have a base coat of some gray. And then I started here with coloring. Is that what is that? I did that with. It's it looks like it's it looks shiny. So I'm not sure if it was a gel pen, but it's got little squiggles. So I might have started this with a gel pen. I'm not sure. So there's that. Oh, here we go. All right, so we colored quite a bit here. We colored all this. And again, I got purple here, purple. Little scarf is purple. And the claws on this, whatever, eagle or falcon or whatever, are purple. I could do a purple feather, but yeah. So I colored this. That's all. I think that's color pencil. If I can see, yeah, it has a little bit of wax. So that's color pencil there. So thank you, Ambiant. None of them's done. I don't think there's a page done in here. Okay, so then I started coloring the purple there. And look, all the butterflies, their bodies are ink. quill pens. See, the bodies are quill pens. Oh, that one's, is that one not? This one is. These other ones are. So I have not got into this book in a while. Got it in 2018. so again, the kind of gold, ochre gold color and purple. This needs some, hang on. Did you use regular? Oh, I do not. No, they wouldn't have been watercolor pencils. They would have been regular pencils, Vale. But don't ask me. I barely could remember that I used Super Tips. 2018, Vale. Don't ask me. And you couldn't ask me what I used on yesterday's color book. You know what I mean? I would not remember. Oh my gosh. Let's see. The gold on the page is brilliant. Okay, well, I don't know if it's not shiny. The gold is not shiny, so I think it's just a super tip yellow ochre color, I think. I don't know. It's not shiny. The gold is not shiny on any of it. So it's not like my gold ink or a gold gel pen. So all right. So yeah, more purple. This has got some gray. It could probably use some more. Let's see here. Let's just purple this up. Super tips are awesome. And you can use them like watercolor. You can put them out on a piece of plastic. Hang on. Let me see if I got a piece of plastic handy. Here's one. There's a bird on the roof. So here's just some plastic, like leftover packaging, and you can put the super tips out like this and use a water brush. I have a water brush handy in here. You can use a water brush and pick it up and use it like watercolor, say. Well, I'm not. Let me zoom in. And you can use it like watercolor. So super tips are good for that. And super tips are they're just so versatile. I love me some super tips. And you can use them for brush lettering. I have a piece of paper here. Let's see. A squirrel on the roof. I can hear it running across the roof. So you can use them for brush lettering. Oh my gosh, that is funny. I can literally hear him running across the roof. We have a bird feeder in the front yard with a bird bath. And so, of course, the squirrels get out there too and try to get some bird feed. Sounds like maybe they're mating. Squirrels made on the roof. Let's see. Let's see. Tina said, just remind me, Dee, I need to fill the bird feeders. Upster takes care of the birds. He takes care of the birds. So this needs to be a little darker, I think, around the inside of the bubbles there. Anyway, let me keep rolling here. So I started putting a base coat of some gray, like a light gray, purpley gray. But I need to go in here with the purple here. I don't remember what I was using when I did this, other than I think there were some super tips. So it's a fun book. It's got nice thick Tina approved paper. But I just, you get so many color books and you try to, I've never colored a full book. The closest that I've got to filling a book is my Cute and Creepy Greco book. And it's probably 3/4 of the way done. And I work in it every year for like 5 years and it's still not done. But I don't care. I'm not out to finish a book. I'm not trying to finish a book. I never have tried to finish a book. If I really wanted to finish a book, I could finish a book, but I never really tried to finish a book. So you can see where I've added all the purple. Dee Dee, how do you organize your super tips? Is it in a box? Have you not seen my pen wall ambient? I also have I have a new box of, what is it, 120, what is it, Janet, 125 in the new box that I keep in the other room for doodling. But in here, okay, let me take a picture. Hang on. Let's see. You don't think you see my pin wall? Okay, hang on. Let me get to it. Now, you got to remember, and I say this every time, I have been in this room. I've been in this room for 25 years or 25 years. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. And I've got glares on the sides because I have a big studio light over here, so it puts a glare on it. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can turn it this way. All right, here we go. It's my pin wall. Here's where I'm sitting right now. You can see right there's the book upside down. Here's my computer over here. There's my microphone. And right here, you can't see it, but there's a yardstick stuck in the wall, and my camera hangs down. Right here, my camera hangs down from a yardstick that sticks out 2 feet from the wall. But there's my pin wall. So let's see. Here's my super tips are right in there. There's my super tips. So yeah, I got my I got my Copics and alcohol markers are all down here. My paints are all organized by color under here. These are those little 6x6 bins right there. There's all my colors in there. So yeah, this is my paint. My marker and pin wall there. It's right here in front of me. So yeah, there you go. All right. I did his little ears. I got some gray shadowing on the music sheets. Let's see here. I think my lighting went. The white paper. There you go. And so sometimes Samantha being, I'll reach out and get some, and a pin will drop down or something. She goes, Nana, you need to wear a helmet. You need to wear a helmet in here. I mean, it's like, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. It's probably 6 feet tall. No, maybe 5. Probably 5 feet. It's probably 5 feet from the tabletop to the top of the pin wall. I got the little frog with the little eye. See, I just did a little bit of purple in every page. I added a little bit of purple or gray or some color. It is a fun, cool book, though, with a whole story to it. Like that. I colored his glasses, colored his buttons. And I'll color some of the paisley in there, purple. This one over here could have purple eyes. You can have purple eyes. Maybe a little purple paisley. I did some stitching on his collar there. Did some purple stitching. Vale, how are you coming along in this book? Have you posted pictures anywhere? Ink house, little snails. I colored the snail, some of the snails purple. Let's see. Evie, hi Evie. Anybody else coming in I missed? Put some little foot shadows there. Color some of the parquet floor. It's got little purple striped socks. You can do this umbrella. Oops. A little bandit. You haven't started coloring it yet? With all these people that you're said are doing it, you haven't started yet, Vale? Come on now. I'm sure you got some hints off of Lori or View. You can start just by doing one color. But do Samantha move that shell over her pet? I think she did. I think she did, Hermie. I don't know if she did move it or not. Or bookshelf, yeah. She might have moved since the last that happened. Freddie's last to take a reluctant leave of the house. Right there. I started doing the ceiling up there with the purple, and of course there's the tree there. So there we go. I think that's it. Some bugs there. Okay, and when I got it, it was $19.99. I don't know how much it is now. Maybe Kat or somebody put it in there. Welcome to the Ink House, an artist's mysterious mansion built on a magical pool of ink that inspires creativity in anyone who lives there. When the artist goes adventuring, animals great and small arrive for the annual Ink House extravaganza. Come inside, the party is about to begin. And that's all embossed as well. So yeah, there's the door knocker. So let's see. Okay, B, thanks for popping in. See you over on IG. B is interesting. Yeah, B is interesting. Let's see. Yes, it is a cool book. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll here. Painty Girl's got to get crack-a-lackin'. Y'all go stop and visit her. She has a YouTube channel. She streams, I think, on Saturdays, or she streams over the weekends is when I see her post. So let's see. Trying to see if I missed anything. Kat and Pace said that she sees the whole campaign of world's favorite colors across the main products. Label super tips with names. Yeah, because super tips have no names. These markers have no names. There's no names on the colors. So I did not know there was a contest to name them all. But there you go. Thanks, Cat and Paste. All right. So now what will we do? Should we do another giveaway? Let's see what. Oh, I know what we could do. We could do a giveaway because I did pull. I gotta find it. Where did I set it? Where did I put it? Looking around, looking around. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I was going to make some Easter postcards, and so I think this one is by this is Keely Bryan did this book. We'll go through them. Here's from last year. We did some tags. I think is this a Poor Toast book? And I've cut these up really. There's hardly anything left in this book, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll pull that out. Vintage Easter, and I know this is a Poor Toast book. So anyway, how about, would y'all like an Easter postcard kit? I don't know how prepared I am with any other ephemera other than this stuff, but because like here's some doilies. Let's see what else is in here. We'll put together some little postcard kits for you guys. Would you rather have postcards or ATC? Well, I guess I send you postcards. You can cut them in half, and then you cut them down for artist trading cards. Let's see here. I know what we'll do. This. I got these. No, I think I'll do that on Wednesday. Let's see. We'll do that on Wednesday. Let's see here. Hang on. There's some postcard sizes. Maybe we'll make some more on Wednesday. All right, let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Val. Let's see. Said hi to Elle. I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, thanks, Kat's putting links. Okay, so what we'll do, we can do 2 more US and 2 international. So let's make a couple quick kits here. I'll give y'all each 2 postcards. The weight's probably about 60 weight. They're not real heavy. So if you want to make a thick one, you could glue it together. But anyway, I'll put 2 in each one. Okay, let's put these markers back up here out of my way. Back up on the wall, the pin wall. Okay, that's 1, 2, 2. And let's see what we got here to give you. I don't have a lot of stuff pulled. I can probably go over there in my stash and see. But I didn't pull a bunch of Easter stuff yet. But let's see. We can give everybody a half of a doily. Because I only got 2 sitting here. Give you half of a doily. What else? What do I have over here? I got these little frames, but I don't have 4 of them sitting here. Then I made some little tags last year. Little tags from last year. We'll keep all this out. Oh, here's another little tag from last year. Little tags from last year. We'll probably we'll do something with those on Wednesday. So let me put that over there. Okay, so here's a little piece of ephemera. So we'll pull some ephemera from these books, and I'll send these to y'all. Y'all can make your own little postcards. I'm sure y'all have little, what do you call it, sitting around. Let me get the other. Here we go. Some postcard size envelopes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put together some little kits. How about that before we go? If I come across anything else I can throw in here, I'll put it in there, and it'll be a surprise. I'll try to get all these out tomorrow. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try to get any happy mail. And then if I have to go to the post office to mail any packages, I do that on Friday or Saturday. So I try to get all my happy mail out. My camera's a little crooked there. I try to get all my happy mail out the week of. Well, I try to make a point of it. Well, it's, especially on holidays. This is Easter, spring, So I liked on holidays. I got my pink lights out here. You can't see them, but they're there. All right, let's just see here. Let's do the official Easter things first. We haven't. Let's go to Keely Bryan. This is a Easter. Let's try to just use this today. I don't remember when the last time I used this, so we'll get some of this out today. These little chickens and bunnies. Here's a whole page of bunnies and kittens. Of course, you know I'll have to keep the wreaths. Oh, here's some wreaths and stuff. Let's see here. Did I get 2 pages there? I think I did. Some pretty girls with hats and flowers. More bunnies. Let's get some bunnies. Okay. That's probably enough for 4. With some girls in hats. But let me go ahead and flip through the rest of the book real quick. Aren't they cute? Little bunnies. Oh, here's some more little. These are little hedgehogs. We'll pull some of that. Aren't they cute? Y'all can make some postcards with this, right? And you can watercolor your postcards, paint them, cover them with a base of just some flower paper or something, and then you can pop dot these up on top of your postcard. Make them pop dotted. We'll probably maybe do a little bit of that on Wednesday. I don't want to spend a whole day, a whole stream making the postcards, but we can maybe make a couple on Wednesday because Good Friday is this Friday and Sunday is Easter. So, oh, here we go. See, something like this as a background. This would be kind of busy, but we could do that. Oh, here, let's do these 2 yellow ones. I'll cut them in half and fold them in half. There we go. See, aren't they pretty? So they got some papers here in the back, and it's Keely O'Brien. Keely O'Brien. I don't know. I mean, I got it on Amazon, I think, or she might have sent this to me a couple years ago. I don't remember, but go look up Keely O'Brien collage books, and you'll find it. I'm sure. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Tina. We'll do this in just a minute. Oh, is this? Is that the book right there? Kat's already. Of course, she has found it. All right, so let me go ahead and I will cut these big papers in half and fold them in half so that everybody gets. Okay, let's see what size are they? 8.5. Well, I'll just fold. You know what? Let me just fold them and cut them. I don't have to measure. Okay. And then I'll give everybody one of these. All right, so we're going to fold these in half. But I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my book haul. Y'all know I love me some book hauls. And you get to see things before you buy them. So you know if it's oh wait, let's do it all a Keely here. There we go, and a doily. There's half a doily in each one there. My eyes itching. Thanks, guys. All right, so now let's see here. So let's just put, and I'm not fussy cutting them out. I'm just going to, cut them down here. Give everybody a couple of these cute little bunnies and hedgehogs. Give you a couple of those. And if you have, kids or grandkids that like to make things. All right, there we go. Now let's see here. Let's give everybody a girl. Give everybody a girl. Give everybody some of these blue flowers. blue and purplish flowers here. Drop something. I need another flower. Let's put a yellow one because that one only had one. So let's put another one. No, no, Malibu's back. Malibu's back. No, baby. You can't come up here. No, there is no room right now. Mama's cutting. All right, let's see. Let's give everybody one of these bunnies. Not looking at chat for a second. Hang on, guys. I'm going to get y'all's little kits together. I probably should have some twine, too. I think I have some pink twine or some yellow twine. That'll be good in there. All right, let's see. One more thing. What should we do? Some of these little bunnies. Let's do some of these little squirrels and bunnies and I don't know what else. Kittens. Okay, okay, one more. Okay. All right. See, I keep everything in sleeves like this because after you start cutting up your books, you're going to have loose things all over the place. So if you keep them in sleeves like this, and these are not expensive at all, just plastic 9x12 sleeves, then you can store them easy. All right, hang on. Let's see what else I can round up real quick. We'll do the giveaway. Y'all still with the tour? Let's see. Who else is coming in? Carrie. Yeah, that's So Carrie. Okay, yeah. Hi, Carrie. All right, let's see here. I got some yellow twine. Let's do some yellow twine. You can wrap it around the postcards or wrap it around, again, you can pop dot these up. All right, let's give everybody a hank of yellow twine. See what else I can round up. We got a little time. I usually stream. I usually try to get done by 11:30. So but we have extra giveaways on extra holidays. Oh, well, yes, got the plastic. Oh my gosh, you got the plastic envelope link in there. All right, there's some twine. Let's see what else we got over here. No, baby, I'm sorry, honey. You can't come up here. There's no room. Let's see. I'm looking. I got tons of ephemera and stuff, but I wanted that Easter ephemera. Now, let's see. Do I have some? Oh, here we go. This is good. Let me see if I can pull this out here. Oh, come on. All right, just a minute. There we go. Let's put a little piece of, if I can get that off, I might have to cut it. Okay, let me get my scissors. Hang on. Get a couple pieces of seam binding here. There's some yellow. What other colors in here that might go? Some of this green, maybe? I don't think I have much of that left. So it's not enough to give people enough. Somebody ribbon. Okay, we'll give everybody a little piece of seam binding here. All right, let's see here. Let me just cut this in half and half again. Give everybody half a hank of this. All right, there we go. This will do. So make a couple little postcards with it. Probably do some more Easter kits or something on Wednesday. All right, let's put all this in the little envelope here. I'll put a piece of one of the, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to put this on top, but let's put that in there. There's 2 postcards, so let's make a sandwich. Here, let me take that back out. Let me just make a little postcard sandwich so there's no bumps and lumps. There we go. That works. Okay, so And again, thanks everybody for being here. The ticker's not working today. So CK came in the first thing this morning and said it was down since last night, midnight or something. So there must be doing some kind of adjusting. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. We did we did international first. We'll do USA first. USA only. Wait till I type in go. 1 to 100. First two. I gotta get some more post-its out. This is almost done. Wait till I type in go. First two people. Then we'll do international separate. First two people closest without going over to a new random.org number. Okay. USA only, 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. Without going, I'm going to leave my pink lights out for the rest of the week. And my little bunny. Little bunny. Of course, we had Malibu up here. She's as cute as a bunny. Oh, I was going to look for some more post-it notes here. I don't really like red ones are too, what do you call it, bright. What are the yellow ones? Let's see out of the yellow ones. Oh, wait. Oh, here, those are, I've had these for a long time. Yeah, the little packet of lemon ones. The lemon slices. And you can make it comes with the little, I'll show you. It comes with a little thing. You can make a lemon with them and you can put it like this, like a sleeve, like the little, you put this together and comes with a little paper clip in there. I don't know how old these are. They're some years old. And you paper clip them together like this somehow. And then you put you can put them in the little, just like at, the grocery store. Oh my goodness. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let me get my iPad. All right. Generate a new number. 20. First two people closest to 20, USA only. 20 without going over. Then we'll do international. All right, let me scroll back. Hi, Terry Brett. I just saw Terry Brett down there at the bottom. Let me scroll real quick here, guys. Peggy Pitty had 16. I'm scrolling. 20. It looks like it might be Petty Penny. Well, where did she go? Oh, it's Peggy Pitty. Peggy Pitty was 16. So Peggy, you'll have to send me your address. You're new. I don't have your address. Peggy Pitty. It's hard to say. She had 16. Who else? Who's the next closest? Let me see. And Riri had 7. Okay, and Riri. And I have Riri's address. So here's my address, Peggy. Let me put it. Hang on. Let me get down here. What did I do? All right, I messed up let's close that out there. Hang on. There we go. Hang on. All right, there's my email. All right, so there you go. Peggy and Riri. Peggy, you'll need to send me your address. I won't share your address with anybody or put you on a mail list. But if you want your little kit of collage, send me your address. All right, so there's that. And then let's do the same thing now with international. Okay, same, all the same applies. Wait till I type in go. International only. 1 to 100. Wait till I type in go. Hi, Judy-O. Yeah, the viewer counter it shows 105 on yours, Judy. Okay. Oh, well, it did jump up. Now mine shows 105 too. It was 0 for the first hour. But CK, Chris from Mexico, she said that something happened at YouTube and all the counters went down at midnight last night. And I did see some other people's streams this morning had 0. So okay, here we go. Wait till I type in go. Here we go. Did I type in go? No, I didn't type in go. Yeah, did I? Did I type in go for this? No. Okay. Okay. International only, 1 to 100. First 2 people closest without going over to a new number. Okay. I got envelopes here. All right. We'll probably do some more Easter giveaways on Wednesday. So I like to make y'all little kits because then you have to make something with it, right? You have to make something with it yourself. And we're all about that creativity and inspiration. Okay. All right. Get your numbers in. Thanks everybody for being here and playing. And I'll probably be wearing these same bracelets and the same fingernails. Unless I get a lot of collage stuff on my hands, I'll try to keep my nails till Wednesday for my Easter week. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, new number. Let's bring up a new number. All right, new number 29. First 2 people closest to 29 international without going over. 29. Looks like it's going to be Jane. Jane with 19. 19. And who else? Who else was closest to 29 without going over? Was it Anne Marie? Anne Marie? Bye, Arlene. Anne Marie had 9. Yvonne, wait, no. Closest to, no, wait, let's see. Who had 26? Yvonne, wait, let me scroll back. I don't see Yvonne. Why do I not see Yvonne? How come I don't see Yvonne? But all y'all are saying Yvonne. That's why I double check with the mods. So they're saying Yvonne had 26. Okay. Is this our same Yvonne? I'm not sure if I have, I'm not sure. I know I have Jane's address. Yvonne, which Yvonne is it? Because I don't see her last name. Can somebody tell me which Yvonne this is? Because I don't see her. Which Yvonne is this? I'm scrolling back. I see Tammy, Devin, Ann Makes. There's no Yvonne. I do not, but I mean, I trust my mods. It's Yvonne M. Okay, then I have her address. Okay, I trust that's why I ask, guys. That's why I ask. Okay, so Jane and Yvonne, y'all get your little kits. And I think that's it, guys, for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my book haul and my color book haul and my collage soup books. And so, yeah, and we will Don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. Let me find Janet. Let me see. Janet, where did she go? Janet comes on at, there she is. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. I don't know if she's decided what she wants to do yet, but so y'all be over at Janet's at 1, and I'm on for Janet. And thank you, Tina. There's my email. And my email is always on my About tab, as is my P.O. box. So, yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you at Janet's at 1. Oh, Kat put a link. There you go. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for being here. And yeah, we'll see you there. Bye, guys.